game is mine. The game is mine. The game is mine.
Turn me up, DJ.
The game is mine.
What's
The
up,
game
world?
is mine.
Your boy
The game
Bud
is mine.
From the Club T-shirt, Hollywood in the hood. If it ain't ghetto, guess what? It ain't us, y'all. Are you ready for the show of the day? Are you ready for the show of your life? Are you ready for the show of the minute? Are you ready for the show of the second? Ladies and gentlemen, why don't you please put your beautiful hands together for the
holding up coconuts. You know what I'm saying? Some of the staff is overseas right now. Yeah, holding up yeah, they holding up coconuts, man. They over there doing it, man. DJ will fill you in if y'all want to know more info. DJ just get off the FaceTime, just get off the phone with him. You know, they lifting up coconuts over there, you know. Man. Big shout out to Miles and, you know, Miss Kim and all of them, you know, for real. Straight up and down. We got a really great show tonight. I'm going to remind you who that is that's joining us for this impromptu show, you know, in a minute. But I want to take this time to say what's up to the people out there in the world. Y'all sending us links to the stuff that's going on in the world. Y'all calling us up. Y'all emailing us. Y'all FaceTime, y'all doing whatever you can to get at us. And then when I bring this stuff up, y'all swear I'm making it up. Y'all heard what happened in Nashville to the police officer? I don't know where these authorities getting this stuff off like it's cool. You can't do what you want to do in uniform. You got to take the uniform off before you wild out. Well, Nashville police officer decided to open up an OnlyFans account. And he wanted to get live in uniform, and he did it in a traffic stop setting. Yeah. Whoa. In his uniform. Yeah, unbelievable. Had sexual relations and actions with a woman during a traffic stop.
What, you a crackhead
for his OnlyFans. Well, she didn't look like one. That don't mean she didn't ride that white horse. You know what I'm saying? She just didn't look. She didn't look like one of them freebasers though.
Yeah, but she was being employed, man.
She was being she was being employed.
You know. You got to work.
It is something wrong. He got fired. He got fired from the Nashville Police Department.
And you know what he should be, because he's taking advantage of the people that is being
right. You taking advantage of the trust for the position.
Yes.
You know, don't nobody expect their policemen to be, you know, conducting themselves in that type of manner, in uniform, no less.
But it wasn't nothing wrong with that woman tricking a trick.
It wasn't nothing wrong with the woman tricking a trick, nah. Oh man! In other news, y'all heard they found the man's body. He tried to cross the Colorado River on a wooden raft with him and his dog. Well, they found him and his dog on the raft. You know, yeah.
Dog drowned.
They said how the dog died. I don't know what happened.
What about you, Mark?
I know that dog.
I ever heard of a dog.
Me neither. I never heard of that.
They didn't say how the dog died. Go see, y'all don't believe me when I'm bringing this stuff up. See what I'm saying, Mark? They don't believe. You see what I'm saying, Crispy? They don't believe me.
It's some overcame, and that's somewhere there.
No, they don't believe me. See what I'm saying? They don't believe me. The guy tried to cross the Colorado River on a wooden raft, and they found his body and found the dog. I don't know
We
what.
don't believe you, though. Maybe we just think the dog told you the story in the spot. He's probably gone, but I don't think the dog is.
I told y'all I couldn't make it up. Well, we got a really great show tonight. We got a life and career coach on, a motivational speaker, an author of a really great book. You may have heard of it. He's got a third installment of it, Challenge Your Perception. We have the author in the house. I don't know if he still put the flow together, but we originally known him from putting them words together, putting that flow down, you know, straight up and down. We got Mark Akins in the house tonight. So we're gonna take a break and we'll be right back in a minute with the former, you know, hip hop artist, now life coach, motivational speaker. That's right. Mark Akins, we'll be back in a minute. Play T, that's me, Hollywood in the Hood.
Are you going out tonight or this weekend? If so, you looking good. So now, why don't you get the smell good? Get your body oil only at the Player T Oil Shop. Stop in or call us. 216-355-9702. Get yours today. Oil Shop. Smell good. So good to me. Yeah. Good rolling bean pie, the best on earth. Baked freshly daily, rolling bean pie. Get yours today. Call us at area code 216-355-9702. We will deliver to you. Call us, get yours now. Bean pie. Are you going out tonight or this weekend? If so, you looking good. So now, why don't you get the smell good? Get your body oil only at the Player T Oil Shop. Stop in or call us. 216-355-9702. Get yours today. Oil Shop. Smell good. So good to me. Yeah. Good rolling bean pie. The best on earth. Baked freshly daily. Rolling bean pie. Get yours today. Call us at area code 216-355-9702. We will deliver to you. Call us. Get yours now. Bean pie. Are you going out tonight or this weekend? If so, you looking good. So now, why don't you get the smell good? Get your body oil only at the Player T Oil Shop. Stop in or call us. 216-355-9702. Get yours today. Oil Shop. Smell good. So good to me. Yeah. Good rolling bean pie. The best on earth. Baked freshly daily. Rolling bean pie. Get yours today. Call us at area code 216-355-9702. We will deliver to you. Call us. Get yours now. Bean pie. Are you going out tonight or this weekend? If so, you looking good. So now, why don't you get the smell good? Get your body oil only at the Player T Oil Shop. Stop in or call us. 216-355-9702. Get yours today. Oil Shop. Smell good. So good to me. Yeah. Good rolling bean pie. The best on earth. Baked freshly daily. Rolling bean pie. Get yours today. Call us at area code 216-355-9702. We will deliver to you. Call us. Get yours
Now, bean pie.
Are you going out tonight or this weekend? If so, you looking good. So now, why don't you get the smell good? Get your body oil only at the Clear Tea Oil Shop. Stop in or call us 216-355-9702. Get yours today. Oil Shop. Smell good. So good, so good to me. Yeah.
Good rolling bean pie. The best on earth. Baked freshly daily. Rolling bean pie. Get yours today. Call us at area code 216-355-9702. We will deliver to you. Call us. Get yours. Now, bean pie.
Are you going out tonight or this weekend? If so, you looking good. So now, why don't you get the smell good? Get your body oil only at the Clear Tea Oil Shop. Stop in or call us 216-355-9702. Get yours today. Oil Shop. Smell good. So good, so good to me. Yeah.
Good rolling bean pie. The best on earth. Baked freshly daily. Rolling bean pie. Get yours today. Call us at area code 216-355-9702. We will deliver to you. Call us. Get yours. Now, bean pie.
Are you going out tonight or this weekend? If so, you looking good. So now, why don't you get the smell good? Get your body oil only at the Clear Tea Oil Shop. Stop in or call us 216-355-9702. Get yours today. Oil Shop. Smell good. So good, so good to me. Yeah.
Good rolling bean pie. The best on earth. Baked freshly daily. Rolling bean pie. Get yours today. Call us at area code 216-355-9702. We will deliver to you. Call us. Get yours. Now, bean pie.
Okay. I'm not here to do all of that, man. What's it to try to give somebody the world who already has it? That's the last thing I had to do.
All right, we back. Player T, that's me, Hollywood in the hood. Doing it really big. Like I say, half the squad is OT right now, not even out of town, overseas, you know. They overseas with it. So, you know, Mar and DJ is holding it down, you know, straight up and down, you know. So I want to thank a few people. So I got to start with Mar and DJ and the Coleman family, Big Bud, Miss Kim, Money Making Miles, Morgan Swole, you know what I mean, the whole Coleman family holding the community together for quite some time, allowing people like me, you know, Mark, you know, people like yourself, the time and the place and the space to tell your story and get it out there to the world. How real is that? You know, right in the hood, you know, right in the hood. So big shout out to the Coleman family. We are in gratitude of that. Big shout out to Brother Roland in the Bean Shop. If you ever been down here to Hollywood in the hood, you know we got buttermilk pies, bean pies, apple pies, carrot cake, pound cake. Bean soup is very, very delicious. Brother Roland does his thing. So when you visit down here, when you come to the show, go on over to the other side or come down here during the week and get you some bean soup and a bean pie or order some. You know, let's fill these 18-wheelers up. Let's ship the pies out, you know. Big shout out to the Superior Renaissance group too, doing big things. making, man, you know, doing big things, commandeering the community right here from 105 to 125th, you know, straight up and down, putting it together, you know. So y'all need to get more abreast with that and start paying attention to what the Superior Renaissance Group is promoting online, and start coming to the community organizations and the meetings and get down, because you got brothers taking over the community, taking command and ownership of their community, meaning no more outsiders going to be able to come here and just open up a liquor store or whatever without conferring with the individuals that's, you know, taking command of their area, and that's the Superior Renaissance Group. Can't just do what you want. You can't go over there in Tremont and do what you want to do. You can't go in Little Italy and do what you want to do. They not having it. They not having it. So why is it we got to be so loose leaf and accepting of anything that's going on? Nah.
Let them make all the money in our hood.
Let them make all the money in our hood, and then blame us for all the ills of society. You know. But I got a guy on here tonight, man, that's addressing a lot of ills in the community from different ways. You know, from the literary works he does, to the endeavors he does in the community on the activism side, to the mentoring, to the life coaching. You know, we're glad to have him on board. We are affectionately known to him as a hip hop artist. Years ago, we worked with, as he was affectionately known as So Dizzy. You know, I hope you don't mind me bringing that up. You know.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
You know, obviously we then went and matured to other levels of things. You know, we got Mark Akins, Gratifying Expressions, LLC. What's up, Mark?
What's going on?
Thank you, man. I hope you didn't mind me going back and talking about the past and So Dizzy, and you know, why is it now is, you know, yeah, T, nah, we, you know, Mark Akins right now, you know, thank you for bringing me on, you know, as Mark Akins. You know, I appreciate it, T. Why is it that, why did we transform?
Play it, T, like, before I even answer that question, though, I'm just grateful to be here. I mean, like, nah, for real, like, I give you flowers.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you.
I give you flowers in front of the world and say that I know that when I was growing up, and I done been around a lot of people, and I've been around a lot of space around in Cleveland, man, and you a staple. You a real staple. Like, this is what people want to end up, though. Like, it's for real. It's really for real. So a lot of people, they may not admit it, you know, where it matters, but sometimes people be telling me stuff, and I'm telling you, like, for years, I know people wish they could be here. I know they wish they could be here for real. And it is Hollywood in the hood, because it's the hood, but we still Hollywood.
We still Hollywood.
Everybody still ain't getting up in here. Everybody still ain't, you know.
Yeah.
So when you bring up the So Dizzy, I mean, yeah, we got real history. So I'm not just trying to be on the show.
We ain't new to this. We true to this. You know what I'm saying? Growth and maturation, man. We're so proud that you're, you know, you're doing what you're doing in the community, man. And I want to put the people abreast. I want to get more abreast to it. You then became this author.
Yes, sir.
Can you give me the book real quick? Challenge Your Perception. Can we get a close up? Yeah, Challenge Your Perception. Well, this kind of like what you be saying, bud. You know, change your thinking, change it, you know. It's kind of like the same language. Challenge your perception of cold calling. Now, what do you mean by that? Because when I seen cold calling, kind of threw me off, because I'm like, are you talking about like a call center? You know, like
no, not like the police, man. Not.
I ain't said nothing about no police.
How you say call center?
Mark is crazy. Okay, no, Mark, challenge your perception of cold calling.
Yes.
Like cold call, like tell me what you mean by that, please, because I don't want to assume anything.
No, And you right for not wanting to necessarily assume. But the cold calling comes from my sales background. And so a lot of people like to say that prostitution is the oldest profession, right? And they even try to go into Bible text about something like that. And so then I ask people, what is prostitution? And so most people say it's when you sell your body. Well, that makes selling the oldest and the most profitable profession.
Selling your body. Selling your body.
Well, we challenge your perception because I didn't say that. So that's what I'm here to do. This is what I'm here to do. Is a lot of people, they let their performance in life never be a true reflection of what they know they're capable of, their actual abilities, their actual dreams, their actual. So self-esteem is within you. Yes. So don't nobody know what you're thinking. So we obviously more than we like to ever admit go and think things that we never will admit out, or we don't think that we will. And sometimes they take more form within us that if you never let it out, you just wear it. And so I really feel like that. Challenge your perception. It's not what you see is what you get. It's how you see is why you get. Will be able to be the reason why everyone in this entire world is able to do better if they're able to 100% let go of who I am or why I shouldn't be right, and just listen and realize that I am. So many people would rather die with you being right and them being wrong. Wow. Just to live with you being right and you know it. And so that's one of our biggest deficiencies as a people. And there's a lot of things I can help people with and I can do for individuals. And with my speaking, there's a lot of people I can touch, but this is a great way to touch people. And I just want people to realize that sometimes you gotta just let go. I think humans only learn when they think they're supposed to learn, from who they think they're supposed to learn, when they think they're supposed to learn about what they thought they should learn.
Sounds like programming to me. Program. Now, Mark, when did you come to the realization yourself that you must challenge your perception? You know, challenge your thinking, challenge how you see things, how you receive things, how you process information.
Absolutely. It's a phenomenal question. And I'm glad you asked it, because a lot of times that's the last thing that I get into, because it's not about me. None of this is about me. They say, why aren't you on the cover of any of your books? And I have 3 books. It's because it's not about me. So, you know, that's true. My name is already on it, and I wouldn't have done that if that didn't make sense for the cover. It doesn't have to matter who told you, as long as you know. You know, can you remember the first person ever told you to wipe your nose, or to put deodorant on? So many adults say they never was told to wash behind their ears. So I'm serious. People don't wash their neck. I mean, like, this is a real thing that we go through within many societies and cultures. And so I just, at one point, I shot myself in the chest about 12 years ago. You know what? Hollywood in the Hood, y'all been such a big part of my life. Player T, man, and shout out to Chuck, man. We did the Crush commercial, but even before then, I really was into my music, and I had about 300 CDs. I started doing this thing called Damn Right I'm From Cleveland. I put this compilation together. And then, because Bitch I'm From Cleveland was real big, so shout out to all the pioneers on all of that. You know what I mean? You got your Corey Babe, shout out to Corey Babe, Cool Gutter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Boss Bird, shout out to Boss Bird, shout out to Dumb Dono, rest in peace Dumb Dono, YGs, man, all of them, shout out to everybody. You know, shout out to Freshie, my little brother Freshie, shout out to everybody. But the music is an expression, you know, and it was a big part of my life by the time we had got together. So the company is Gratifying Expressions. And so after I had shot myself, and then I actually ended up homeless a year after that. just living on the streets. All my family from here.
When you shot yourself, was that by accident or you tried to take your life?
Thank you for asking me that. I just want the world to know that. I always appreciate when anybody asks me that. So thank you for not just putting me in a box immediately, but it was on purpose. It was on purpose because there are so many things. So one of the biggest things I look to do in my life is introduce this new word into the world. And so this word is called mental straight. And so so there's a lot of minds who go to menstruate. It's totally different. And how many words do you know that sound like? We just call them rhymes most of the time.
Yep.
So why focus on that and think about the fact that we need to treat our minds like our bodies and realize that sometimes you might have to purge it yourself. That's regurgitation.
That's right.
And sometimes your body will get it out naturally. Your urination, your defecation, perspiration. I mean, but you know, clouds, they do precipitation after condensation. And so when do we ever learn how to get anything out of our minds? Who teaches you that? When has that ever happened? So
Or when you need to exercise them demons, baby.
Exercise the brain. Who teaches you that?
I do. And so
Okay.
I'm here to change the world for real.
Yeah.
Change the world for real. Like when they talk about money, they talk about, you know, accolades. It's like, so one of the this could be the biggest thing I ever do. One of the biggest things I want to do in my life is give a speech that's as powerful and impactful, or more powerful and impactful for ages to come as the I Have a Dream speech.
Okay.
That's what I'm looking to give.
Why did I know you was about to reference that when you was leading up to that? I knew you were. That's ambitious. Yeah, so it was on purpose what happened when you shot yourself.
Absolutely.
Were you depressed?
Yes. So I fell victim to the world. And so this is the problem. I think that people need to start realizing that you can't become the world around you that you actually created. And so because you forget that God is among you, then you forget that there are creators among you. So you allow others' creations to make you feel as if that moment wasn't for you to create, or that your creation would interfere with their creation.
Yeah.
And so I call that playing the game.
Playing the game.
You know, so you ought to know when and where and how it's appropriate for you to 100% be you. 100%. But that can be in any situation in life around anybody, I swear.
Be you.
It's just, you just got to figure out how that fit into that situation.
Yeah.
Because you get destruction is of the devil, creation is of God. So those who create, right? You be fruitful and multiply. But we have babies, but we fail to just be full of fruit, and it grows naturally. Water and fruit, we never run out of it. We fail at that point, but he already know you're gonna fail at that. That's how we got this going. So we're gonna figure out who you are regardless. And so it's just the fact that people don't realize that we are blessings and miracles. And so my third book that came out May 1st for National Mental Health Awareness Month. That's the month we're in. So shout out to National Mental Health Awareness Month. And so mental health matters. You matter. Your life matters. Your thoughts matter. Your intentions matter. And to you more than anyone.
That's right.
Well,
to you more than anyone.
I know where I'm going in my questioning. Mark, why is it that we got to that low point in the first place? What drove us to that low point? Because we're going to show how we climbed and persevered and started shining like a beacon of light. But why is it that we were brought to this low point to where we weaponized against our own self and did that?
Yeah, it's just, again, you're allowing the world to mean more to you than it ever should, because we create the world around us.
Was it loss? Was it bereavement?
It was.
Was it identity crisis?
So look, if we're going to blame it on anything, it's going to be the fact that I never knew how to mental straight. And so this is what I would tell you. It's like And I'm not putting nobody out there, but it's just my story, and it's like, so
That's right.
I know what it's like to sit outside the bar while your mom inside drinking and you just in the car lock the doors. I know what it's like to be abused at home. I know what it's like to be alone with siblings and a family. I know what it's like to feel hated by the only people that you would ever call and label siblings and family, you know, to knock on doors and cry in front of people who won't be there for you.
Wow.
And so I know what it's like to experience things that just don't make sense, you know. When I was 15 years old, and you know, memory is a very convenient thing to those who think it will work against them. And so it's amazing what some people can recall, but it's all in there.
Let me ask you a question. When you shot yourself and you survived and you woke up in the hospital and you were alive, what was your first train of thought?
It didn't go like that.
Okay.
It didn't even go
How did it go, Mark?
Well, I shot myself in the chest. I hold him like this. I shot myself in the chest. So the scars, you could tell, you could look at the trajectory, but I ended up being less than an inch away from my heart. And so the reason I shot myself in the chest is because, so I just got to say it, and I'm hoping people listening, but I got to a point where, I mean, I was driving. I had a nice little SUV for real. I had a nice Explorer. Everybody know my red Explorer, Michelle. I had the sounds in the back. Everybody know that. Shot there 2 times. I got the sounds from him. Everybody know I had the sounds in there. Everybody know I was doing some things. I was doing what I was doing. And it wasn't that, though, for real. But whatever I was doing, that's what people know I was doing. And then I had my own spot. I'm fully furnished. All of that, like, I got rugs on top of carpet. Like, none of it make a whole lot of sense, but I wasn't happy. I mean, it was because I kept living in the past. So sometimes if you feel like that I wronged you and maybe I never did, maybe I did, maybe you forgive me, but you never showed me you forgive me. That's why they say remove yourself from people's lives, right? Why silence is golden, because if you never say anything, I never know if I'm forgiving, if you hate me, if you love me, if you was happy to see me, if you wish I was dead. I don't know nothing. I'll drive myself crazy. And what happens with depression is that you get so comfortable with the feeling that you've had because you sat there. So it's like emotions and thoughts and feelings happen like this. And because you sat there because it was impactful to you. So that could be a joyful moment, a gut-busting laugh. That can also just be something that was absolutely awful to you, right? And so, I just want to go real quick. So I know these two guys, I won't say their names, totally different walks of life, all of that. And so one, he crazy. Look, you know, if you listening, if you see this, you know I'm talking about you. I'm just saying, like, I'm just really saying, like, I don't even, why would you even care? But the same thing is, I asked him, he don't show a whole lot of emotion. I said, what would you do if your mom died? Would you cry if your mom died? And he told me that why would he cry? He said, why would I cry? When I asked him, would you cry if your mom died? I know another cat. I used to work with him. His cat died. He took a week off from work.
Oh, man.
His cat died. He took a week off from work. And when he came back, they had to prompt us, like, don't start making cat jokes and all that. Yeah. I'm like, man, if my dude that wouldn't even, he asked me why should he cry if his mom died. I don't know.
Wow.
But I'm just saying, so that's the biggest misconception in life, how we all take things. So this is why we've had such a disconnect that when people have depression, because it's something that you can't fathom, and if you could or you've been through, there's no reason that should mean that to them. And then we start having lack of empathy. And this is why you don't want to help people, or why you might look at people to be beneath you or below you.
Mark, so I'm trying to understand, you said it didn't go like that. What I said, you know, when you shot yourself and you got rescued because you're alive today.
Yeah.
And when you got rescued, you got taken to medical attention, right? And you survived the trauma to your body. What were some of the first thoughts You thought about
Yeah.
because you attempted to take your life due to
did.
your depression.
Well, okay, so and I was working towards there, but I get lost in the details. So when I shot myself, and then I stood up and I'm bleeding everywhere. And I was on the phone with this chick, man. We actually ended up dating after that, living together. And
Wait a minute, after you, hold on, what? You was on the phone with her when you went through what you went through,
something?
and you ended up with her after that.
Man.
Fathom that! Whoa!
Wait a minute. And I used to date her, and then being her best friend was dating, and then we still ended up getting back together.
Through all of that? Whoa!
And it's
See,
still-
we think we go through stuff. We'll go through what the next man went through.
Still a lot missing. I'm just saying though, like that's there are receipts, and then it's like, so I do this. She hang up. She think I'm playing. Who plays like this? She said she heard the gun and everything. And I when I get up, I stood up from the couch because I guess I was in shock. I don't know why. I feel like a hammer hit through my chest. It was so close. And I shot myself in the chest so I could suffer on the way out because I feel like I was nothing from the things that I had been through in life, and the fact that I was still suffering through it. So I'm not gonna shoot myself in the head, because if I was supposed to have anything easy, God wouldn't do me that way, the way He do me. And so I just wanted to suffer on the way out and bleed out and everything. And I don't know why I jumped up, but I did. And I walked to the kitchen. Shout out to Ness. So I gotta say Ness' name only because you said you was gonna pop up, but at the end of the day, Ness actually lived in my apartment where I shot myself at. So when I came back to Cleveland, I went back over there on 19205 on Bella.
Wait a minute, she live in the apartment now?
And my dude Ness, he live in the apartment now. I went over there because I come back to Cleveland. I was trying to face my past, and I went over there. And when it was the dude outside on some gatekeeper shit, he said, "Don't forget me," but I don't remember your name. And so he was there. He didn't want me to be there. And I was telling him like what I did over here. I'm making peace with myself. He really wasn't hearing that. He wanted to know who I knew over there. And Ness came out. That's how God worked. And that's my dude for real on the low. And it's like, he like, man, I live in the apartment where the dude shot theyself. That's what he told me. I just ran across that. Like, it's been 12 some years, and I just faced that, and I just went back to that. And somebody I know lived there, and it's got me wanting to go inside. But so I bleed all of this blood out. I lose over 70% of my body blood. I'm laying in my kitchen. I can't get up, and so I just keep trying, but I can't even feel my left side. It's one of the saddest, hardest, you deserve this moments of my life though.
Wow.
And I just I still have complications sometimes, and my wife, she feels so bad for me. I said I deserve it, and so I should have never did it if I didn't deserve it, I suppose. And so you don't feel anything, so then I'm just like, you know what, that's it. And so when they say like you poop and you pee on yourself at the same time when you die or whatever, or they talk about it in rap songs because everybody's
no, that's real.
Everything.
Ask me how I know.
That really happened though, and that happened to me. It just, you don't even try. I guess your body already so tense. I don't know what's going on, but it just happened. And then your breaths was real shallow, and there was nothing but darkness when I closed my eyes. But my life didn't flash before my eyes. My daughter and my younger brother did, and so it's still rough to have what I wish I could have with them, but I gotta just have what I got with them. Yeah. That's just who they is. This is who I am. So, and they was flashing in front of my eyes, only them. And I just kept thinking like, I really don't care what they go through. I never want them to think this is the way. That's right. Yeah. And they don't even know.
Oh, so that's what helped you pull through?
That's what I pulled through.
Ha!
I don't know how I did it, but I got off the floor, and I go back over to the living room. Your eyes start going out, so you can't really see. And I couldn't see the phone on the couch, so I fell over on the floor. And I flipped the table over, and I'm just like, oh my God. And I'm just like tapping the couch. And I found the phone, but I can't see for real. So it's like, this was so funny. And everybody know me, I got a sense of humor. This was so funny, but it was so frustrating. I kept dialing the wrong number. It's like, I'm like, Mark, you got off the floor, and you got the phone in your hand.
Dollar right.
911. I can't see. I can't hold straight. I can't focus. I can't feel my left side. And it's like, This crazy. This how I know God exists though. I just kept doing everything I could, and I was ready to give up, but instead of giving up, I gave it to God. So I just always say, you know. So like when I couldn't do no more, I'm like, well, I guess I'm just gonna die here. Then if this is how what God wants, it's a wrap. It don't matter how far you make it. It don't matter. And then you get 911, and I talked to them. They transferred me a bunch of times. It was out in Cleveland. Like I said, I stayed off of Bella. And they, to this day, I used to get so mad, but I feel like they might have been trying to keep me alive. So they kept me talking. And because they would ask stupid questions like, how do you know you shot yourself? And it's like, wow.
Yeah. No, hey, Mark.
You gotta ask me that?
Hold on, Mark. We're gonna get back into that question. We gotta take a real quick break.
Sure.
And we'll be right back in a minute. Play T, that's me, Hollywood in the hood.
Are you going out tonight or this weekend? If so, you looking good. So now, why don't you get the smell good? Get your body oil only at the Clear T Oil Shop. Stop in or call us. 216-355-9702. Get yours today. Oil Shop. Smell good. So good to me. Yeah.
Good rolling bean pie, the best on earth. Baked freshly daily, rolling bean pie. Get yours today. Call us at area code 216-355-9702. We will deliver to you. Call us, get yours now. Bean pie.
Are you going out tonight or this weekend? If so, you looking good. So now, why don't you get the smell good? Get your body oil only at the Clear T Oil Shop. Stop in or call us. 216-355-9702. Get yours today. Oil Shop. Smell good. So good to me. Yeah.
Good rolling bean pie. Best on earth, baked freshly daily, rolling bean pie. Get yours today. Call us at area code 216-355-9702. We will deliver to you. Call us, get yours now. Bean pie.
Are you going out tonight or this weekend? If so, you looking good. So now, why don't you get the smell good? Get your body oil only at the Clear T Oil Shop. Stop in or call us. 216-355-9702. Get yours today. Oil Shop. Smell good. So good to me. Yeah.
Good rolling bean pie. Best on earth, baked freshly daily, rolling bean pie. Get yours today. Call us at area code 216-355-9702. We will deliver to you. Call us, get yours now. Bean pie.
Are you going out tonight or this weekend? If so, you looking good. So now, why don't you get the smell good? Get your body oil only at the Clear T Oil Shop. Stop in or call us. 216-355-9702. Get yours today. Oil Shop. Smell good. So good to me. Yeah.
Good rolling bean pie. Best on earth, baked freshly daily, rolling bean pie. Get yours today. Call us at area code 216-355-9702. We will deliver to you. Call us, get yours now. Bean pie.
Yeah, Play T, that's me, Hollywood in the hood. Listen, man, personal testimony is so vital to growth, especially in the hood and in the communities where people need help. They need guidance, they need direction, they need wisdom. So, a platform like this whether it's us or not, you know, it's to be, you know, commended, it's to be uplifted because, you know, who else we're gonna look to? People that's not of us to lead us. So, you know, if you like what we're doing, you know, you appreciate what we're doing, you can show your appreciation. You can make a donation, any amount, no matter what it is. You know, it'll all help to keep shining a light on the stars that we are, know, love, and aspire to be.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm going to thank you in advance. And if you're just now tuning in, I'm sitting right here with Gratifying Expressions, LLC, right here, the founder right here, Mark Akins.
Yeah.
Now, before we went to the break, Mark was so gracious, and he didn't have to be so candid, but he was telling us how he made it through a bout of depression to where he even attempted to take his own life, and he survived. And my question to Mark was, you know, what had drove him to that, and then what did he think about that, you know, once he survived? He said it was his brother. You said it was your little brother and your...
My little brother and my daughter. That's what had me fight to keep going.
That was your fight to keep going.
And so when you talk about what were some of the first thoughts when you come to, so this is why the story is it's unbelievable, but it's all true. So when you get the 911 and all of that, and I'm laying there, because they just keep talking to me, and so I just threw the phone because it's like, I'm going to live. Now I want to come in like, fuck all this shit. Like, you know, excuse me, but you know I'm talking about it. So I was so happy, man. And
you were so happy that 911 was calling that you was...
I didn't have to try no more. They about to save me. I ain't got to try no more. You know how hard it's been this whole time? I'm here shitting on myself. And, I mean, come on.
So now you feeling a little... you feeling...
I feel like I'm swimming. I don't know.
So now you feeling a little better that 911?
I thought mentally, I thought I was relieved. And it felt like
wow.
years. It felt like years. But then I realized I wasn't done because...
You realized you weren't done.
The buzzer downstairs.
Like you gonna get up to let him in.
I'm like, no. I was so mad. I'm like, why?
You like, I'm gonna die like this?
911 said I shot myself. I thought I gave them all the proper. I was dying on the floor.
Right.
I thought I gave them all. Give me all. I thought I gave them everything they would need.
Right.
And they were ringing my doorbell. I said, oh, that's it. That's it. I said, this is the last thing I got to deal with. No one is, right? This is my last thought. You know, they were so close.
They were so close to save me.
And then I hear them start ringing other doorbells. I said, yes. Somebody gonna buzz them, because that's just when you live in those buildings.
You can hear all that.
Hold
on, Mark is cognizant of all this while it's happening.
I know.
Wow.
It was a blessing. It was a blessing. I couldn't move though. Move.
Okay.
So then they got upstairs. I couldn't move. My entire body was dead at this point. But I was my mind. I don't know. I can't explain that. But my memory is phenomenal. And so then they knocked on my door, and so not only was the door locked, but I had a chain on my door, and they told me I gotta come get the door, and like my breath was like this. So it's like I had been in this situation so long, I just learned how to breathe. I'm just learning how to, I don't know, ain't that weird? Just learning how to survive, I guess.
Learn how to survive. Wow.
You know, and so I can't speak loud. I can't do a whole lot of nothing, man. Like, it's over. Like, it's over. It's over. And I kept trying to tell them, I said, if you don't break the door down, I'm going to die in here. I guess they eventually heard me. They broke the door down, and I heard the guy say, oh my God.
I heard the guy say, oh my God. He's seen all the blood in there.
He said, oh my God. And none of them say, where's the bullet? Did it go through? And then I found it on the couch.
Wow.
I was alive through all of that. I was alive. They took me downstairs in the stretcher. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, oh, it's coming. Oh, all my neighbors about to see me and all of this. I said, wait,
how long?
It don't matter. I gotta live. So.
How long did it take you to fathom that was a mistake?
Never. And so.
You said never.
Yeah, it wasn't a mistake.
And never. You don't. To this day, you don't believe that was a mistake.
No, that was not a mistake. When they put me
You
in
believe you deserve that?
when they put me in the back of the ambulance, again, I thought I didn't have to try anymore, and I was saved. And there was only one thing I wanted after going through all of that. I just want some type of human contact. After going through all of that, anything. Hopefully God was right there.
But you was talking to the nurse like, yeah, you know what? That's really nice nails you got on, you know.
I couldn't do anything anymore.
Yeah, you couldn't do any, right.
But I was there.
But you was longing for it.
I was longing for it, and it's
Wow.
like I could barely move my hand, man.
Wow.
And every time I tried to move it towards the EMT, they pulled it away, and I was so upset. Like, wow, it's all I want. Like, I'm done. Like, I just can't. You have no idea how exhausting this is. This is unnatural, man, to go through what I went through. And so I think that what they were doing was trying to keep me coherent by making me reach. And so when I get to the hospital, they kick me through the doors like on TV or something. And I go through, and I remember the doctor saying that if we sedate him, he'll surely die. And so that's when they cut my stomach open from like my sternum all the way down, because they wanted to look for internal bleeding, but I didn't even have any. So I just got the scar for the rest of my life. And
Didn't have internal bleeding.
I didn't have any internal bleeding.
Wow, that's amazing.
But wait a minute, but the bullet went through up here though. I guess they thought it might have ruptured something though. And so it ended up being less than an inch away from my heart somehow, but it fractured 3/4 of my left lung. So, when it went through. And so that was a tough thing, dealing with that, and the breathing therapy. That was extremely tough. I was on a Metro Health saved my life. It was Metro Health.
Metro Health, okay.
Shout out to Metro Health.
Yeah,
Okay.
So I had a total of 5 chest tubes while I was there, and I felt the first 3 go in. I felt them cut me open and shove chest tubes in me. And I guess God said I had enough, and eventually they was able to sedate me. I was stabilized, and when you wake up, you got a remote taped to your hand. So I thought it was a button to call the nurse, but I guess it was morphine, they said, because of all the trauma my body went through. But I was on life support. My mom said they told her that when I went back for my 2 weeks checkup, she told me when we left it, they said that you was not going to make it through the night, and if you did, you'd be a very sick man, and here I am.
Yeah. So, Mark, you didn't survive that. Time went past. You were able to reflect on what happened. You said it wasn't a mistake, so evidently you felt like, it was warranted in some kind of way. Well, you felt like you did enough wrong that it needed to be checked, or what? Because I'm trying to figure out why you felt like, because it ain't like, you're going to get struck down for telling it like it is right now, because your creator allowed you to live. So, tell me candidly, really, you survived that, but why do you feel like it wasn't a mistake? I'm trying to reconcile that.
And it can be a tough pill to swallow, that someone can go through something like that and recover through something like that, and
then look back at it and still be like, no, it wasn't a mistake.
Well, a real easy, straightforward answer that I'll give you in real simple terms is, so a lot of people, right, have you ever heard someone say this? Everybody's heard someone say this: if I can go back and know what I know now. You ain't never heard nobody say that in your life.
Yeah.
If I could go back and know what I know now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wanna know why they say that?
Why?
They would change things. There's things they want to change. Sometimes when you have people in life who are on a different mental level than you, they found their comfortable point. That's why they didn't keep going. So they just, whatever age that comfortable point was at. People like to blame it on trauma. People like to blame it on a lot. I'm not even gonna get into it because I don't want to touch people like that right now. But it's a serious thing, and so I just feel like that if I was ever to have the power to go back, I just watch it. And I hate to say, but I've been through a lot of stuff in life, but I just don't think I would change it. You know, a lot of people think they would change it, but the fact that I'm still standing and the fact that I know how to love who I am, appreciate who I am, I'm grateful for who I am. You learn how to become what you never had. So that could be anything.
Where's there ever a time you was a person you weren't proud of?
Yeah.
That's what from the depression.
Well, you know, so people make you feel a certain. You allow people to make you feel a certain type of way.
You allow. See what happens when you let people rent space in your head.
That's true. That's true.
You know, that's what happens when you allow people to rent space in your head. They can take up all the room before you realize it. Now, Mark, you was able to pull yourself together. You end up valuing your life, no matter what you have been through, to make you look like, well, that wasn't a mistake. But you valued your life. You hung on to your life.
Yeah.
Now you're a motivational speaker. You're a life coach. You're helping people get through get through some tough things that you didn't have the help to get through.
Absolutely.
Okay. What's fueling that fire? Is it the fact that what you've been through and you want to help somebody else? You know, because I'm trying to challenge my perception of cold calling right now, asking you this.
So then let's touch on that real quick. So cold calling is like, it's sales. It's when you talking to somebody you don't know. This can't be a cold call. We already know each other.
Okay.
But a cold call is when you're forming communication with someone that you don't have any recollection of. Okay. So when you're in an interview, it's a cold call. When you're dating, it's a cold call. When
okay. Now I got what you're saying. I got what you're saying now.
You're calling and you emailing, you reaching out, and they don't have recollection of you. You don't have recollection of them. That's a cold call.
Okay, I got you now.
And so that's why. So it's challenge your perception of cold calling. The subtitle was "Don't let anxiety hold your success ransom," because that will happen, and we'll fail to realize that we are the only reason that we're not successful. And so it's a fact.
Bro, that's real.
People fail to realize that we are the only reason that we are not successful.
Right, it ain't the white man. It ain't the white man. It ain't the right man. You know what I mean? Yo, Joe didn't show. Mike wasn't there for the night. Joe didn't show. It was all you, baby.
It's all you.
Yeah, Mike wasn't there for the night. Joe didn't show.
If it is to be, it's up to you, G.
You know what I mean?
Flat out. Sometimes I feel like that so everybody want to challenge so much stuff in life, right? I'm here to challenge your perception because the only how you're going to find the real magic is when you open up your mind. See, a lot of people, they want you to open up your mind so they can imprint on you. And they say, have an open mind to try this. Have an open mind.
Were you challenged to change your perception after you went through what you went through?
But look, of course, this is why I discovered this, because so nobody tells you to have an open mind because they care about what you got to let off your chest and your mind. How you got to lighten your load. How you got to come on out with that so your top can be, because how many people really care about your top being right?
Nobody.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, this is what mental straight is. And so when you say after everything I went through, I didn't have a total different mindset when I came up out of that. When I woke up after going through everything I went through and being fully coherent, I went into survival mode again. And so, but when I did that, my day job was a mental health technician. Can you imagine?
Wow.
A mental health technician tried to take his own life.
To Windsor, Laurelwood. I was a mental health technician on all the different units. It gets physical 1,400 and some of those teenagers. And so I was on third shift. I used to work in there.
How do you feel when you think about that? When you think about you were this person and then you did this to yourself, like how does that make you feel? What do you think about that?
I don't think anything of it.
Okay.
I don't think anything of it. You know, it's for the love of money. Shout out to Bone Thugs.
You said for the love of money.
I was washing dishes. Then I got to be a cook. Then I had the opportunity to come do this. So I did it.
Okay.
You know, I didn't go shoot them.
Mark, come on, man. He's out and go shoot them. Okay, yeah. No. Challenge your perception. You know.
Exactly. That's all you gotta do. When you listen to me, everything is challenge your perception. And so it wasn't just this. And so once you get done with this, I was able to go back to my job.
Mark, do you get tired of societal ills when you drive down the street, you walk down the street, you see things that's unbecoming of your people, less than your people, beneath what you is beneath you and your people? Does that bother you? Does that irritate you? Because it does me sometimes.
All the time. It don't take you a long time to be in a situation with another human being and know that they have not or don't intend to reach their full potential.
You said it don't take long, Mark.
No,
it don't take long.
not for me. It don't take
Mark, is your book in the digital stores?
My book is on Amazon. My book is if you go to my website, yesiammark.com, you can click on the links there. So this is challenge your perception of cold calling. Don't let anxiety hold your success ransom. I do sales mindset training as well. If you ever wanted to really know what this book is about, so in a couple of words, it's not a how-to, right? It's about how you are going to go about this. I help you get to a different space in your mind if you just open your mind up to be able to let things out and allow things in.
In your mind.
That's all you got to do. And so the second book is 111 quotes to challenge your perception. Preventative maintenance for your mind. That's 111 quotes. And for those of you who are into any type of numerology, this is your sign. And so it's 111 quotes, all original quotes.
From you?
From me.
All original quotes.
My research. Wow. And I accompanied those with perceptions and tips because I feel like a great quote makes you think. So there's no such thing as learning without moments of discovery. And so back in the day when they would give you a quote, you never realized exactly what they were talking about. You had to figure out how it applied to your situation because they told it to you. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. There's more one way to skin a cat. All this different stuff. They never just told you, play a T, just don't take the test. They never said nothing like that. It's because you need to figure it out. They can't tell you nothing. And they're trying to give you something to make you realize that. So this is what my quotes are all about because they say we're living in this age where everybody's so smart.
Can you give one quote right now?
And I just think there's not that everybody's so smart. I think there's a lot of memory and convenience going on because of the internet.
That's right.
So
with the internet. Ooh, man.
And so I give you one quick quote is each one affects one. So you hear each one teaches one, but in actuality, each one affects one.
Each one
because
affects.
we already talked about when people decide to learn, so it really doesn't matter what you're trying to teach. And so the fact that we talked about that earlier, and so it just doesn't matter who you come across in life.
Yeah.
Whether you kept walking and that person had anxiety and blessed your name for not looking at them. Yeah. Or whether you looked at them and that person felt like that you looked at them in a term of endearment and they thought that they were ugly and they blessed your life for it, or you looked at them and they were insecure and they don't want you to see it, so they instantly act as if you shouldn't be looking at them. Okay. How often do we run into those people?
Yeah.
And so that's why they kill each other. And so at the end of the day, it's really all about how you look at it. And people, if they really, really understood that, so I'm at this super level where that I could be doing this and aiming this at anybody because I know it works, but I really want people to know that this is for them who know it's for them. Because for real, what's understood don't need to be explained. And when I tell you, that I done shot myself and I was homeless a year later, and now here I am, and I'm telling you about the different books I have, and I'm here to revisit town. I don't live here anymore. I mean, this.
You real quick. You live in Houston now, right?
I live in Houston, Texas. Yep.
You're part of the organization of 100 100 black men of Houston?
100 black men. So 100 black men, shout out to 100 black men of America.
Yeah.
And so we're all over the place. So shout out to 100 black men in Greater Cleveland. Used to serve with them, but now I'm in Houston. So shout out to 100 black men in Metropolitan Houston. Our president Darnell. Shout out to Darnell. You know, I was just on a call earlier though. I had to get off early, y'all. So I don't really want to shout the call out too much, but it's all about serving, right? So 100 black men is what they see is what they'll be.
Okay.
Oh my God.
So
that's true.
So that's why we're more prone to dress professionally like yourself, and show up in a certain manner and have a certain expectation of brothers and members, right?
That's right.
And so then it's real men giving real time. And so mentoring is the biggest thing for the 100 Black Men organization. And so for me, it couldn't mean more because I don't even know my father's name. You know, I got two brothers and we got different fathers, and I don't even know my dad's name. So to be there for anybody.
Yeah, right. So you don't know your dad's name, and the 100 men of Houston,
100 black
but
men
the 100 black men of
metropolitan
Houston.
Houston.
Oh, do they know your background and what you've been through?
I mean, I've connected with some people. I'm not shy. You know what I mean? I tell you what, it don't have to be an open book, but you could be a book. Depending on who want to open it.
Yeah, challenge your perception. That's real talk.
I'm here to mix all of that up. People. So, and then I feel like, this is what the world does to you. They give you what they want you to think, and then they test you on what they want you to remember.
That's right. Oh my God.
But nobody ever teach you how to use your own mind.
Man.
There's no discovery. And so I asked some different people this over the last few weeks because they had dawned on me. So I'm going to ask you.
Okay.
And so name the grade levels in school that you completed where they let you keep the textbook.
None.
It's amazing. Why wouldn't they want you to keep the textbook?
You finished it.
Not only that, but it's like if you've taught us everything in this textbook, it's useless to us. It don't matter if we keep it or not.
That's
but
right.
why do you take it back? If you really think back to your lesson plans, you got a 700-page textbook, sometimes between like 350 and 700 pages, and it's always a section, and you never start at one that you learn on.
Man.
Wow.
And you never end on the last one.
Well, you know, Mark, I know you got to go, but I want you to, you got the ears right now and the eyes of young people right now that's trying to find a way. They trying to figure it out, but they're going through a lot of things, maybe mentally, maybe physically, maybe both.
So speaking on that, can I talk about the third book real quick?
Yeah.
Real quick before we wrap up out of here. So when you talk about that, it touches my heart all the time. Mental health is everything to me. And so my third book is called You Are Still a Blessing. And so I want to tell you, you are still a blessing. You are still a blessing. I want everybody in here to know that you are still a blessing.
Wow.
And so it's true. I call it the book that hugs you, man. And so I it's brief and impactful. It's less than 100 pages, but there's a lot of substance in there. And so I just feel like that at some point, whether you were in the womb or freshly out the womb, somebody referred to you as a blessing. But when was the last time or how often do anyone ever refer to you as still being a blessing?
Okay.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. And so how special are you that someone will feel a calling on their life to make sure you know that? And so this is what I've done when I created this book. And when you read a dedication page, it's usually dedicated to whomever this author felt was most responsible for this book and throughout the process, or maybe just important in their life. And so I dedicate this book to the readers. So it's a heartfelt dedication, and all books have about the readers. And how often do you have a book that has an about the author section? People have about the authors, but how often do you read a book that has about the reader section? So I got a about the reader section in my book also. And so this is just all, it's not for me, it's all for the people. And I know what it's like to not understand what you need, but know what you don't have or what you lack. And
That's 99% of the world right there, baby. Hey, Mark, if somebody want to patronize you, book to speak, or to life coach them up, or to even patronize your books, plug them right now.
Absolutely. So if you're looking for me, I'm really not that hard to find. It's Mark Akins, M-A-R-K the right way, Akins with a strong A, A-K-I-N-S. And so it's yesiammark.com. So y'all check me out there. I'm on YouTube, Challenge Your Perception. I'm on Instagram, Challenge Your Perception. The O's are zeros. I'm on TikTok, Challenge Your Perception. I'm on LinkedIn, Mark Akins. So you are, it's a little different, but it's still me. So LinkedIn, Mark Akins on LinkedIn. I'm on Facebook, Mark Akins. So if y'all looking for me, it ain't hard to find me. It ain't hard to find me. I hope I get to hear from y'all. Email me directly, CYP comments. If y'all watch my show, Something for Your Sundays, you always hear me talk about CYP comments at gmail.com. So hit me up on that if y'all.
Yeah, keep that up, man. I've been seeing that on your social media. That's a really good venue right there. Keep that up, man. Yeah, give it up, Mark Akins. You know what I mean? Make sure you get his books. Visit his website and his social media and rock with my man here, Mark Akins. Play a T, that's me, Hollywood in the hood. We're going to take a couple pics and then have you do a drop before you get out of here.
But now it's turn it up, though. I remember not too long ago.